How's it hang loose? Well, I thought I'd make another newspaper because I had to go out. And get blood tested. That's just for regular doctor stuff, right? You get the blood test, a week later you go in for regular checkup. So I had to stop and then go up the next day in the morning. It's a huge line. You see it part in that other video, the introduction to my Exorcist series, which is dark and personal. So I'm going to try to keep it objective and also deal with the subject of exorcism, the real, and kind of go in it with a debunker type of mentality. But when it happens to you personally, so I was just talking to a neighbor, a guy that does a lot of work around here in the neighborhood, and my tortoise is still lost. Thor is still lost, but there's an APB, you might say, and I put up signs, and the guy, there's a good chance that he's just a naughty tortoise. Other than that, gives me a little more hope, but it still counts as one of those bad luck things. So I wanted to get tested, and then I thought, hey, Oahu is the center for COVID infection in the islands. I was just like, looking to my left and looking to my right. There's a poster on Antibody. So I'll include that, hopefully. The antibodies, it tells you got antibodies. That's all it tells you. And they don't, just because if you get infected, you get antibodies, you get over it. Maybe you don't have symptoms, asymptomatic. Maybe you have a little bit and you get over it. It's mild and it goes away. It doesn't mean you can't get it again. It's no guarantee that way. Once you got antibodies, you're home free. It's not a vaccine thing. However, that's a good thing if you got antibodies and you don't get nailed. Hang loose. These masks, they fog up my glasses. Yeah, you know what it's like when I go shopping. So, anyways, I thought this was cute. Just figured, but it doesn't work if you spread it out. So, anyways, keep a supply of masks readily available. Now, tortoise has hope, but there's still the bad luck stuff going on. I go into Virus Central, Virosopolis. Sounds like a deadly dinosaur. So anyways, back to the headlines. I got back, see the paper. I was actually gonna, power these out too much. 1,000. Hawaii, state of Hawaii, hit the 1,000 mark. 1,000. After 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20, 4 days in a row. They racked up the numbers. I should be racking up the numbers with my channel. Hey, thanks subscribers, because I saw a few. Yeah, you're clicking on there. Click likes. Click, click bait. Clickety click. Click it, whatever. Just freaking pump my numbers. Yeah. And share it with friends too. And because I'm gonna be shameless about that. Not gonna be too obtrusive, but do it. Click. Hey, leave comments, man. Leave anything you want. Some of those ads. Some ad for, I don't know. Like it's like getting junk mail for erectile dysfunction. What the fuck? Girlies and what the? Leave comments. Anyways, 1,000 today. Monday, and this is July 6th, correct? Correct. 7/6/2020. Ah, man. Now, they're already scared because August 1st is the reopening sort of. If you get tested, go to CVS, Walmart, get your test. It costs money. Get your test at least 3 days before traveling, and you can waive the 14-day quarantine. So if you get here, you can look around. Do what you do when you visit Hawaii, right? August 1st, that's in place. But they're not so sure about that now. So it's kind of August 1st. Because they're worried about stuff. Okay, let's dive in some. 25 tests since Sunday. 25, just since Sunday. This is Monday. Man. So that's a lot for here. Not compared to other places. It's like 1,000 a day. So, the mayor, Kirk Caldwell, yay, mayor! He said the recent rise of infections has been expected. They're expecting this to happen as long as the cases stay within the parameters of Hawaii's healthcare system can handle. Hey, if, you can get sick as long as we got the beds to kind of handle your sickness, but it gets deeper. Pardon me. So, the article continues on page A6, of course. Why would that matter? I'm reading it. Anyways, here's a picture of Waikiki. And everyone bicycling, and mostly bicycling. And then you got maybe those weird little, I don't know, power board thingies and stuff. And the kid has training wheels. Training wheels and bicycling, and this is called Open Sunday. No, it's called Open Street Sunday. Open Street, in quotes, Sunday. So this Open Street program happening on Sunday opens up the Kalakaua, which is, this is looking from from west to east on Kalakaua. So on this side's ocean, and that side's the first of hotels and giant buildings. So when you look at this picture, they're like, she's not wearing mask, not wearing mask. Some are wearing masks, but there's like, I don't know, 40% wearing masks. Now, Open Street, Waikiki, Sunday. So Caldwell spoke at the news conference, Waikiki in Waikiki, where he extended the Kalakaua Avenue Open Street Sunday program to the end of July. For the rest of the month, Open Street. Now I remind you, 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20, 4 days in a row. Popular program, blah, blah, blah. Here's another one, a summer fun one. Because is it almost summer? Getting into summer. It's just about summertime. It's hurricane season. Hey, another series. My niche is like a mini splintered thing. Splintered thing? Okay. Summer Fun program will be open today. Summer Fun. Now I remember as a kid, because I was a kid too, sort of still kid, but kid in Kahala Elementary. Now Kahala is down the road. Maybe a couple miles, 2 miles. You can ride your bike. Get your testing while you're there. Get blood drawn. So I was in Kahala Elementary, and during the summer there was a summer fun program. It was kind of funny. We had these great t-shirts. The t-shirts had Roadrunner on it. Summer fun, Roadrunner. And you figure your parents want you to go do this because, give kids something to do for the summer. Otherwise, they're just getting into everything. And, something structured from the school. Summer fun. And you think, wow, cool, summer fun. But it was kind of weird, we went to this playground that had there's this pyramid building there. I don't know, I don't know where they got this pyramid design. Before the Illuminati, maybe not. But it's this pyramid building thing, and it's a playground in elementary school. We'd all assemble there. And everyone assembled, they get their summer shun people, that's what it is. That's what it is. Summer shun. You stay healthy. So summer fun. We got the Roadrunner t-shirts. We're at the pyramid building, and we had that little sack lunch. Being the sack lunch, paper bag, and we would do little things starting in the beginning of the day and throughout the day. It was a little like a cheap version of camp, summer camp. It was a kind of a cheeky version of that. And they would bring us out into the lawn. They had the stickers, the sticker plants, and they had red ants, right? So you sit there like, red ant, stickers. And they make it, it was back in the day when JFK left a legacy of America getting in shape. So they had us do sit-ups or something like that, and they had a little record player. And it was kind of in the classroom with the 45 on. And to crank it up too. That's all far way back, a long time ago. And the song was "Go You Chicken Fat Go." Go you chicken fat go. Yeah, and that is drilled in my mind. I still remember, obviously. Go you chicken, summer fun. Drill camp with red ants. No wonder we turned out the way we did. Your mother sucks red ants in it. That refers to the other series. We'll get to that sometime. It's a dark thing, though, so it's dark. So don't do it if you're superstitious or dark affected, dark challenged. And I mean that in a non-racial way. I mean that is the dark side. Evil. Okay, back to this. Okay, summer fun is open today. Yeah! Except, one of the people that got sick was a summer fun employee. It just doesn't end. It's never going to end. Lordy, we're going to be in the plague forever for the rest of the days. It's the end. It's the trials before the beginning of time. Okay. So, here's what he says. The mayor. Caldwell pointed to the summer fun case as an example of good COVID-19 management. well, okay. I laugh, but I'm sorry she got affected. This is, you gotta laugh at it, but you gotta take it seriously and don't let your guard down. I mean, for yourself and for others, right? But she wore latex gloves, face covering at work, shield, face covering, latex gloves, and all that stuff. She was really on the ball. And then she went and got tested because her husband tested positive. So she was asymptomatic, no symptoms. And she was all like that, all protected. And then she got tested because her husband, so she tested positive after that. So, and she's staying at home. So have fun at summer fun. She had fun with her husband, and see, it's sexually transmitted. I think it's sexually transmitted as face to face. So, I don't know. Kudos to Doggy Style. Reverse cowboy, hee-haw. That was just inappropriate. But I'm saying it's, if you're having sexual relations with somebody and you're kissy-wissy. If your face is next to somebody else's face, Let me lick you in sensitive places. Maybe that's another series. Anyways, obviously, we won't get into my sex life. No whatsoever, because it would be a very short video. Very short. So, the other thing is this. August 1st, which may interest you of viewers, yeah, growing number of mongooses that are interested in this kind of kooky look at life and try to always look at the bright side. Monty Python. July 2019, a long time ago, approximately 35,000 out-of-state passengers arrived in Hawaii daily. 35,000 people a day. That's like a stadium of people pouring in each day. Well, I've been to 50,000 seat stadiums, but you know, you get the 50,000. Saw Rolling Stones. Actually, what is it? Jay Gow's band, Rolling Stones. George Thorogood out-rocked Rolling Stones. Hands down. But it was a 50,000 stadium, LA. Trojan days. Fear of a second wave of COVID-19. 19 as in 2019. Infections has some decision makers advocating a push back. The July 1st reopening or at least tightening. I find your lack of faith disturbing. Release him, Lord Vader. No. Fuck you. Fuck you. No, fuck me. The dark side. Tightening of the rules. You shall obey the rules. Sign the papers, old man. So, is it going to be pushed back August 1st? Are they going to tighten the rules? We don't know. So now that is open and decisions can be made which counteract the previous decisions. So, I noticed on the COVID antibody test, I guess that's the test. I'm not sure. But when I got my blood sucked out of me, and it became the vampire that I am. Well, I noticed a COVID-19 antibody poster. So that's an official poster at a diagnostic laboratory. It's laboratory if you're from USA. Laboratory, USA. Laboratory, emphasis on the second syllable, if you're British. And I welcome limeys. Yeah, buggers, come on. Australians too. Hey, it is an official poster. I will put that up there somewhere. And here's the thing I noticed though. $40. So it costs you. So go to Walmart. Cheaper, right? They have things at Walmart. I'm thinking they said they had a contract with Walmart. They said they had a contract with CVS. They're everywhere on the mainland. And get those little tests out. Wear your damn masks, man. Bring the mask. People are taking masks off on the airplane. What the fuck? It's like people taking a mask. Open street. I don't need to wear a mask. I'm free. Freedom. This isn't... Oh, God. It's a real pandemic. It's a real, actual contagious thing. It really doesn't give a crap about your politics, your race, or your religion. It's the equal opportunity fuck you from nature. Remember that. Nature is so wonderful. Now, my friend, I have a small little treat. He's like saying, well, that's the number, that's a spike in the, see, this is the counter argument. It was a spike in the infection, transmission. So the transmission, commission, the person got affected. The spike in people infected goes up. But his point was, he's a very cynical thinker. I love the guy, but he's also bringing up this point. He works at a lab too. He works at a diagnostic testing laboratory, and his biochemistry is there, but I think his chemistry is solid. And yeah, I used to be, but now I'm just rusty things, WD-40. The witch, she's stealing my brains. So what happens is he comes back to me with a counter argument, Utah, and he goes, you know, that's the spike going up, but not the mortality. Well, I didn't want to really talk about deaths because people, I mean, that's the bottom line, literally 6 feet under the bottom. And that, and you know, I had some recent deaths, dear people close to me, so I am conscientious about, you know, people's grief feelings and feelings about death, and it should not be taken lightly. We all die someday. Fuck you. Yeah. But in the deaths of coronavirus, there is a percentage, and they are not all children and people with underlying conditions. They are not only that. Perfectly healthy people, dead. It just depends on how your body reacts. Now, of the number of cases, right, Herr Doctor? What is the mortality rate? Well, let's just check this out. Bust out your TI 30Xs and plus it, plug in the numbers. So on Oahu, we had, of the 1,000, this is where I'm in virus central, really, 744 deaths. I mean, excuse me, not quite yet. Did I just say that? Yes, I can get very morbid. 744 cases. And of those, to date, on this island, 13 deaths. So, we plug these in. 744. Because I use a calculator, because I don't trust my mind with numbers, except when it comes to Sudoku. 744 divided by 13 deaths. And we have a 57% mortality rate. That's not right. It's the other way around. 13 divided by 744. There you go. Double check your numbers. 0.017. So that is precisely 1.7% mortality rate on this island. That's basically 2%. Because you get this give and take factor for sure. It's not a precise thing. You gotta think what you're dealing with. 2% mortality rate. Oh, you don't need masks now? Some 2%, eh? Wait till it gets close to home. My mom's in her 80s. I gotta be careful. Because this isn't about I can catch it and get over it. This is about being an asymptomatic carrier. I got no strings on me. I don't have the symptoms. I'm cool. I don't have the symptoms. They're spreading that shit around like wildfire. And 35,000 people a day? So keep tuned. That August 1st, might go away. Sad but true. But also, I don't think they're trying to do it as carrot and stick, because they want tourists, they want the economy back. And they put their eggs in one basket, and that's the basket. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Well, I'll try to keep you informed and try and keep these shorter, but you know, I just ramble on. Anyways, chai, wear masks, chai, stay safe, but also stay loose, hang loose, have fun. Hang loose. Aloha.